Well, we are live. Just going to let my Discord chat know that we are live in case they fancy joining in. Da-da-da-da. Oh, hey, Scorp. Welcome, buddy. How are you? You alright? Hope your day's going okay, mate. Just quickly putting something in my Discord. Yeah, I'm all good, thanks, mate. Yeah, I'm a little bit tired, to be honest, but here we are. Here we are. Just sending out a ping in the Discord. See if anybody from my other channel wants to come over and join our stream. So essentially in this stream I'm going to be streaming a new map which I've downloaded from Steam, and it's absolutely ginormous. I need a short break from the British stuff. I've pre-recorded some nice videos, so we're gonna chill out with a different style of map in this stream. So I'll just show you around the map and then we'll decide where to start. Amersham looks very difficult. Hey Coda, how you doing? I should really make you moderator on here as well, Coda, just in case we get anybody in that isn't a big fan. Just trying to look at where our biggest cities are. That's quite a nicely laid out city. Bayhaven, which wants machineries and goods. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Coda. Very good, thank you. Jinandra got. This is quite a nice little town off the edge. Yeah, this is going to be a wild map. It is just absolutely huge. It's completely custom, and I like the way that they've put all of these certain industries where they kind of would be in real life. Like there's a lot of oil on this section of the map, all of the iron over here, some coal and all that. So yeah, this map's going to be absolutely wild. I'm just scouting out before I press play because I don't want to nuke all my bank account immediately. This is quite nice, and I also like the way that it switches from different kind of biomes. Personally, don't play. I can tell that'll be a nice map. Ah, cool. Yeah, cool, man. This is a good game. I do recommend it. So this city here looks pretty good to start off with, and it won't. I'm hoping that it won't be too difficult either because we've got what we need. Apart from Oceana doesn't want bread. Where does want bread? Does anywhere want bread? Because we've got a nice little setup. Oh, Barley Ridge wants bread. Okay, so Barley Ridge, Oak Ridge. Oh, and Gateshead wants bread. Okay, that's not all doom and gloom, so we could work on this area. We got Pacifica, sorry, down on this corner. Let's go through and have a look at our cities then to see which one is yeah. So let's sort them by the size. So Oceania is actually our biggest one, which would make sense to kind of start there, especially when we can start running bread through there pretty much immediately. But also, yeah, the food processing is here, but we've got to run it north all the way up to Barley Ridge. So, and we've got 3 here. So, would it actually make more sense for us to draw on these to produce bread first and then connect it up to the various towns? That would probably make more sense. So, where's Bayhaven? Okay, so Bayhaven is this one that was over here, which I did also like the look of. You want machines and goods. You can certainly make some machines, but that's going to be relatively difficult to make goods. I think we'll start with the farms. I think starting with the farms is going to be the best bet. So it's been a while since I've started this early on in the time. So give me a moment. So what we're going to need, obviously got that to that. Okay, so I think the best bet at the moment is probably need a truck station. And we want to put our truck station. Oh, good. It still connects up here. Oh, look, it connects both of them. So if I place it here, it'll reach over to both of these plants, which will save us quite a lot of money. So that's a cheeky 86 grand. I might just extend these platforms ever so slightly. Cargo platforms. Oh, maybe not. That's quite expensive. It'll be all right. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. So cargo platforms, which will draw the bread out, draw the wheat out, and then turn that into bread over there. We need a couple of truck unload stops. So the bread guys are around here. So what we'll do is we'll just put a single truck drop-off point here. Where else wanted it? Barley Ridge wanted it, but that's quite a substantial distance. Oak Ridge also wants it. Oh, look at that. That's pretty spot on, actually. Yeah. So this is also a pretty awesome spot here, which we need. We kind of wanted it to do both. I wonder if we connect a small dirt track just down the side here. Just along that junction there, and then put that there. Perfect. Perfect indeed. So that's good, and then we'll have a truck unload stop right in the middle of Oak Ridge. And that looks good to me. So we need a road depot so that we can actually get some vehicles. I'm tempted to connect this across as well. I don't know if it'll allow us to do it with dirt. No. Oh, it will. It's just having a moment. Let's connect that out. 91k for that bridge. And then bring that over here. Hey, Steak, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Then that will connect all of these. Da 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 da. Perfect. So we'll put our building, our road depot, we'll place that here next to our farm. Excellent. I dread to think what vehicles we can actually get, though. That's the problem. As you can see, all we've got a few flatbed trucks, and And we got this steam-powered tarpaulin truck. They're both, so that takes everything. That also takes everything. 47 grand for that one. They go at the same speed. That's steam and that's diesel, so we're probably going to have to go with these, which isn't too much of a problem. But we need to set up a couple of lines first. So from there to there, and this will be C for cargo, and then Dandine bread. Nice and simple. And then we want to find this one, and we're going to connect that up. C Oak Ridge bread. Good. Did you slow the game progression speed? No, I'm currently paused while I set this up. So once I've bought my vehicles, I will be rocking and rolling. Hopefully. So what we're going to do is we're going to buy 4 for now. Allocate 2 of them to there and allocate 2 of them to there. Let's see if this begins to work, because I am not completely convinced. Oh, look at these fellas! This is the Neb army at work. This is the Neb army at work. Did I slow the in-game speed? Oh. Oh, I might have. Oh, it's lucky you said that. Lucky you said that. I'll put it on 1 date speed. So these guys are heading off. The question is, are these actually going to begin producing? So they are producing. The problem is that they're not carrying anything over, so it doesn't immediately arrive in, which is a bit of a shame. Interesting. Thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. I'm trying to grow this channel, and it's proving quite the difficult task. So they've arrived there, and they're just waiting. I'm going to manage this line, and we want full loads. Any. Same with that one, just to reduce our journey time. Perfect. I'm just going to pause it again slightly because this isn't producing anything. It might be the case that we have to run from here, set up a link here, which will be fine. There we go. I'm going to have to do the same to, where are you, Oak Ridge? Same to here. Hey Patrick, how you doing, man? Hey, messaged on wrong account. Silly laser. We want to go from there to there. See Oak Ridge wheat. So that should drop the wheat off at that farm. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. And then we need to just set up a quick line that goes from here to here. See Oak Ridge wheat. Hopefully these should start actually producing some stuff now. If it doesn't, then I don't really know what's going on. Even if it's really slow. Because in theory that should fill into there. Oh, I don't have any vehicles. What am I doing? Silly me. You can tell that I've been been awake for a very long time. I woke up at about 6 this morning. So we need 2 for there, 2 for there. And now this should start producing, right? I'm going to be very confused if it doesn't. Hey Laser, how are you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream. Why is it not producing? I usually play just passenger transport games, which is probably basically playthroughs with just passenger transport, which is why this cargo is messing with me a little bit. That is definitely linked up to that and that. Why is it not playing ball? Losing money pretty quick. Oh look, this one's working. As you can see, that one's got loads of stuff in it. Loads of wheat. It's absolutely stacked. I think we're just waiting for our chappies. Oh no, have I allocated all 4 to the Oak Ridge line? Gosh darn it, that would be why. It's just little things like this that... it's because I've named them both Oak Ridge wheat. Which one's the right one? So the pink one is definitely the Oak Ridge one. And the blue one, we need to rename to... How have I done that? I'm so thick. Come on. Standardine. So there was nothing wrong with it. I just allocated the vehicles to the wrong spot. And there we go. As you can see, the wheat is starting to pack up or fill up, which is perfect. And then the same with these lines. We want them to go for a full load only. And the same with this one, full load. Full load any. So that should all be full loads. And once they make their way back, they'll start picking some of that stuff up and hopefully we'll make a little bit of money. Otherwise, we're going to probably go broke. So, in theory, for the factory, once it's produced, because we've placed it where we've placed it, it should automatically produce and then go into our cargo station. And then see, for example, here, it's just produced immediately into there. And then we've got a truck stop, which is this here. And our little vehicles like this one is going to drop it off at our truck stop like this. Oh, hey, £6,000. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're far too kind. Good. We're going to allow that to produce some stuff. And that's probably going to need more vehicles. Look how much wheat is getting stacked up here. I think we probably are going to need some more vehicles. You know what I'll do with all of these? What we'll do is we'll clone them, clone them, and we'll clone them. Then we've got double trouble everywhere. Perfect. What I want to do is tools, player ownership. I want to change as many of these roads to player ownership as possible because it stops the AI from building. Because the way that they build is just actually unbelievable. It's not that neat, is what I will say. And I like somewhat neat roads. I like it to look nice as well as function. Oh, we've unlocked a boat. So I'm just going to change most of these roads. It doesn't cost anything, thankfully. Just to player ownership so that we can be in control of the road development. Perfect. We do need to start making money quickly, otherwise we're not going to have a lot of gameplay left. Yeah, the tax is wild, man. The tax is wild. Coda and Laser, if you're in the Discord, do you want to see if you can try and encourage some other people to come to the stream? See if anybody else wants to join in. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Just to kind of help me out really, because yeah, I'm grinding like crazy, as you can probably see from the Discord notifications with my videos, but just not getting the reach on this channel just yet. But got lots more to come, lots of exciting things to come. We'll check in a moment to see if we're making any cash. So we just need to give it a moment for all of these stuff to get set up and ready. Yeah, the upkeep costs are pretty wild. But we shall see. Oh yeah, good point. I'm going to pay upkeep on these roads. I did not actually think of that. Oops. So we are making money for the first time. We need to also work on trying to pay back some of our loans as well. Because as you can see, the loans are taking away a lot of dollar bills, yo. So the loan is 5 million. We're not going to pay that back just yet. Okay, score. That makes sense. The reason that I do it is because I very much like to build myself. I don't like the way that AI builds the roads. It makes it really ugly. So yeah, that's why I did it. These guys are working hard, bless them. But we're just not taking enough wheat over at the moment. So we're producing enough, we're just not bringing enough to the factory. So what we need to do is that line here that's taking the wheat through, we need to, well, we need to, and we unlocked something else. Still the same capacity of, that's 5. Oh, the first truck. Look at that, that's 6 all cargo. About the same price. We're probably actually better off buying a couple of these, to be fair. I'm going to keep the vehicles we have at the moment. Yes, we'll buy a couple more vehicles. We'll buy a couple of these new trucks. 234k is not too bad for what we want to do. So we want that to go on the wheat line so that we can produce more. At least we're making profit. You change all of the trucks over. Cool, so they're loading up pretty quickly. So should I probably change these roads away from player ownership? Let's have a look. Yeah, yeah, because look, I was paying basically nothing. Now I'm paying loads. Let's revert that back. We don't need to do that. We don't want to own anything. We want you to do it. We don't want to pay for nothing. Let's revert these back. Yes, that makes more sense. Definitely don't need these. Definitely don't need any of this. Yeah, definitely don't need any of these. Holy moly, what was I thinking? I'm glad you pointed that out. Because that would have been a disaster. It don't make dollars, it don't make sense, as they say. So, oh, did we just unlock a train? We're definitely too broke for trains at the moment. So we're not even gonna, we'll cross that bridge when we cross that bridge. But for now, yes, we'll just take it slow and steady. Cool. Oh, we did quite a lot in a short space of time. Fair play. Autosave, autosave. Yes, I know that I'll be paid more for distance, which is cool. So we could think about moving further afield, sending a few trucks on a longer run. Just disown these. And the same with Oak Ridge here. I actually can't believe I didn't know that you pay upkeep on the player-owned roads. I'm so glad you told me that. That's like you learn something new every day. Cool, perfect. Cool, so we don't own them anymore, which is awesome. Hello, Omzi. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream, my friend. So AI are going to build here. Got loads of bread now. We're absolutely packing with bread. Might just extend this out slightly. Just like that, so that we can fit more in. How are we looking here? That's just looking pretty normal. We've got loads of wheat still, not loads of bread, but it is growing. So what we might do from here is we might put another drop-off point in Gateshead. We'll just do a truck unload spot. And we're going to want it somewhere central that it's going to get all of them, which is about there. And then we'll create a new line which will drop off bread to Gateshead. And that's a little bit longer distance like you recommended, Scorp. See. Oh. Gateshead bread. Oh, hey AR, how you doing? How you doing, AR? Welcome to the stream on the second channel. We need to buy a couple vehicles for that line. So we'll buy a few more of these. Maybe 4 of those. Go Gateshead bread. . We're getting loads of wheat in here, it's crazy. Not getting any for Gateshead bread just yet. Oak Ridge. Wait, what? I'm confused. Oh yeah, that's Oak Ridge. That's Have I renamed the wrong ones the wrong ones? I think I've renamed them the wrong way. What am I doing? Let me just change the names of these so that they're actually correct. And then that one is Oak Ridge. Right, they should be renamed correctly now. Perfect. So that still has a lot of wheat. I mean, we are making money on those. As soon as these guys arrive, hopefully... Yeah, so we're getting a few bits of bread here for Gateshead. We need a few more trucks to drop off the wheat, because we've got so much wheat. So much wheat here. Let's manage the vehicles and let's clone those. And hopefully that'll start throwing more wheat into the factory. Oh, look at the trains. We're unlocking so many trains. Yeah, we've got so much wheat. We just want to put all that wheat in the factory. Do you want me to change the older ones as well? Well, they're all new. So we'll replace these with these. We'll replace these with these. Same again. And same again. Good. There's so much in here. You know a lot about the game for somebody who doesn't play at school. I'm very impressed. Did you used to play or something? Look at this traffic mayhem. Do you think it's worth me? Oh, I don't need to build another road, do I? It'll be alright. Right. Obviously we've spent a lot of money, so we're technically showing in the negative. But if we let it run a bit, we should hopefully start making more money. Gateshead bread. Yeah, that's now in profit, which is good. We need to make sure, though, that Gateshead bread only leaves on a full load. Otherwise, we're going to have some people running around. At departure. The full load any. That doesn't matter. Good. Oh, you watched them on hard. That makes sense. So why don't you play it? Do you just not have a console to play on? Look at all of this, man. We need to try and move all this. Got so much stuff just sitting around here. Why is that, Coda? I can take a little guess of why. You know a little bit about the game. Let's just check our lines. So they're all doing pretty well. The Oak Ridge wheat is the one that's doing the most, which is this one here, which is going about a kilometre. And then this other wheat one is doing all right too. And then the bread drop-offs, yeah, they're just doing your bread drop-off things, really, aren't they? They're doing their thing. Are we overloaded on bread? Gateshead bread's okay. Oak Ridge bread needs potentially a bit more. I thought you were going to say that, Coda. Where are you from then, Scorp? Got loads of bread here as well. Absolutely stacked up. Should we just... Our roads are going to be very full very soon. So that's a slightly longer distance. This is pretty full up again. I'm thinking of whether we extend this out a little bit more or not. Not sure. Not sure. You're from Poland. How much is the game in Poland? Must be quite a lot. Extend is the recommend. What we'll do is we'll extend the platform out by quite a bit here. But we might also create another platform, because if we've got 3 different lines, what we'll do is create 2 more platforms, like so. Oh, well, that's 1 too many. How much is it in England? Is that a question? Oh yeah, that is a good question. I bought this ages ago, but it is worth every penny. It's actually a phenomenal game. Phenomenal game. Switch those terminals over. Just like that. Then watch the goods load up onto the various platforms. And then we can probably drop off some bread to Shady Pines, I think would be fun. Let's send some poor people down to travel all this way on a 25-kilometer steam truck. We want it somewhere that's going to capture it all. That doesn't... Well, it does, but we'll do it here so that when this expands, it'll still be manageable. See, Shady Pines, red, shabby, shabby, shady, like so. And we need a couple whips. Still haven't got any new... Because of the distance, I'm going to get 7. And then terminals, go to terminal 4. It makes sense if you went to terminal... Oh, it doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter. That is doing its best to keep up. It's basically consistently on 0. because we're using so much. Don't want them to depart unless they've got a full load. That's still doing its thing. Is our bread capturing everything? I mean, it's doing a decent enough job, I think. I don't think that's too much of an issue. But we do need to bring a lot more of this wheat over so that we can produce enough bread to keep up with all of the demand, especially with shady pines. How many vehicles do we have? We've already got 10 of them basically running around the clock. Yes. Omzi says, I think you should gather a little bit of money and build a cargo train line. They can generate a lot more profit a lot faster than trucks. Okay, that sounds like a great idea. And this is why I wanted to stream, because yeah, it's good me recording videos in my own time and doing that sort of thing. But with streaming, people can give me tips along the way, and it's a lot more fun because you guys have cooler ideas than I do. Planks, anywhere that takes planks nearby. Okay, Tamworth takes planks because we've got 2 woods and then some planks factories here. Alternatively, we can craft machines. Oh, look, that's pretty much perfect. So Tamworth is going to get pretty dense if we set up some wood planks and machine lines. Coda, that's a good question. Very good question. Are these all running? Come on, chaps, what are you doing? It's designed as a transport game, is the proper answer, Coda. But if you watch my Let's Plays, you'll notice that I also really enjoy building myself. So you can build houses and stuff. You can build like various things. If you watch my London playthrough, you'll see that I build my own buildings and things like that. So yeah, you certainly can. Come on, wheat. Make your way through there. Make your way through. A lot of this bread needs moving out as well, because Gateshead is gagging for bread. I might give Gateshead a slight shortcut just along here so that they can cut off some of their journey time, because they are struggling with maintaining. And then if we look at that line, that should basically cut this big corner out and make them quicker. Yeah, so you can build and transport or just transport. You can transport goods like what we're doing now. You can do passenger transport like setting up train stations, planes, boats, literally everything. If you look in my like mods, you can see that you can build like skyscrapers and stuff like that. So it is very good. It is very, very good. Da, da, da. Coda, I've just added you as a moderator, as you are a moderator on my other channel, so you can be a moderator here too. Okay. Are we making profit? If we probably stop buying things, we'd probably make loads of profit. But as you can see, I keep investing in stuff. I need to clear this loan as well, because this loan is eating into my profits just as much. But as you can see, these guys are lined up and ready, absolutely full sending it down this road to drop off all of the goods. Which is good. Has anybody made it to... Why is... That's what interesting me. This corner here, the Shady Pines one, is not getting as much. Does anybody know why that would be? Yes, you can place down cities. If I was to click now, click this, it would place down a city. But I don't want to do that, obviously. Yeah, see, it's producing and then it's disappearing pretty much straight away. But look at all of this bread, bro. Look at the Gateshead bread. That needs a bit of love, because, yeah, that's a lot of bread. How is our friends over here doing? Again, we're pretty stacked up on goods here. Got loads of wheat. Thinking, is there anywhere else that we could send some of this bread to? Well, we can send it to Barley Ridge. Then if we just set that up, we should be pretty decently set up, and then we can kind of hold out some of the profit and hopefully start developing some sort of trains. That would be good. See, Barley Ridge wheat. Oh no, that's bread, isn't it? Bread. And we want you to full load. Like that. So we're going to add another platform. Going to move you to platform 3. And we're going to buy 7 of you. Send you over to Barley Ridge on that long journey. Place a road on the station so the trucks won't back up. What do you mean here? Because the reason I'm extending the platform is so that they can queue up in line, hopefully. I'll keep an eye on it. I don't really... Yeah. Because these are absolutely loading up, aren't they? So they're working fine. We need to... We're getting any bread into this line? Barley Ridge, not really. Okay, he's taken 4. So we need essentially some more trucks to move some more wheat, so that then we produce more bread for Barley Ridge. We haven't unlocked any new trucks. That's what you're asking. We've still got all of the same trucks. So there's nothing new just yet. We will obviously still use trucks, of course, but yeah. is absolute chaos around here, isn't it, with all this going on? Good, good, good. There's so much wheat in here. We're not making a dent in it. We're not making a dent in it. But at least we're somewhat keeping this producing, which is good enough for me. This is looking alright. I always get carried away and get really tempted to build, because I really like building in these games, as you probably know if you've watched any of my series. Put the truck stop closer. What, as in this one? Or this one? Yeah, I could put it closer. How much closer can we do? I mean, to be fair, if we put it here... Oh, mate, you could literally drive and turn. Because it still drops it off there. Should we try that? Should we be cheeky and try that? Just see what happens. Let's just YOLO it, because we won't know until we try it, do we? So let's manage the line. So we want Dandelion South. Drop that in there. Get rid of that. And now these guys are just going to cause absolute traffic mayhem here now, aren't they? Let's see what happens. I mean, it's working. Oh, look at that. That was a good idea. That's reduced our travel time massive amount. Does that mean we're going to maintain a lot of wheat going into here? Certainly looks that way, doesn't it? But it does mean we are queuing slightly. Will it help if we bumped this platform up, which means these guys will be queuing less? I meant not queuing less, queuing further up out of the way. And once we start making a dent into this, if that starts going down, then I'll reduce some of the trucks down so that we make more profit. Good. Good. It's coming along. How are you guys doing? You've got a full load, which is good. Oh, what's this? Shall we see what that is? It's a passenger truck which goes 40 kilometers an hour. That's rapid compared to what we're used to. Holy moly. Would you believe it? Even though they're just running here, we're still not maintaining this. But I guess once we go through the eras a bit, we'll unlock bigger trucks that can take a lot more. Hey, Zedgov. Is it Zegov or Zedgov? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. It's a passenger truck. You've got me there, Bench. You've got me there. Some might call it a bus. Maybe it's a bus. Yeah, you had me there, Bench. Fair play, fair play. What are we doing, Zegoff? This is my live stream game, so when I'm tired of being British and building London, I am going to live stream this map, which is absolutely ginormous. So this is the kind of green section of the map. We've got all of this running along the coast, and then we've got over here, we've got desert section around here, so like a dry section, as well as more of a dry section and slightly tropical island over here. If you guys know the place called Amersham in the UK, you'll definitely know that it does not look like this. But yes, so this is our live stream game, which we're playing through. Obviously, my videos are going to still keep coming out, of course, but we're just trying to build up the channel, essentially create more content, get views out and stuff like that. So yeah. Should we look at moving this closer as well, like we did with the other one? Just to here. I know it's not that closer, but progress is progress. Did I delete the truck drop-off here? Where's the truck drop-off gone? I mean, that's not really helping because they have to go up there anyway to turn around. So maybe I should just put a little bend in the road. Oh, we don't have one-way streets yet. Small street. There we go. So then they just go round in a circle on a continuous cycle just like that. What I will do is ignore the big skyscrapers. That's Coda's fault. Just want to put a few trees down. Wow, they look dead. Just put a few trees down to make it look a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. It looks a bit grim out here in the minute. It doesn't cost money, I don't think, these trees either, which is very good. I say aesthetically pleasing, a lot of these look very dead. Can we get rid of the dead ones? So that's... what's this? Bristle. Okay, we'll get rid of that, because that's super dead. Get rid of that. Sagebrush we don't need. The rest of that should be alright. We'll keep the strength up. And just place a few of these trees down here. What are these ones that are... maybe that's just the environment that we're in, eh? I love trees. They make it look a lot nicer. Where are you coming from? Uh-oh, traffic problems. Where? Oh, right, that goes all the way out there. That makes sense. This is like a dodgy roundabout. Not a very good one. That is a huge map. If you guys enjoying the stream, feel free to drop a like if you haven't already. It does help me out a lot. It helps more people see the streams. So if you fancy it, then feel free to drop a like. If you don't like the stream, then don't like. No problem at all. Good. So how are we doing here now then? Still got loads of wheat, but we don't have capacity to add more trucks because that is just rammed to the brim. What I might do is switch these platforms over so that this big queue of trucks has just that extra little bit of space to move round. Let's have a look. So we want you to go 3. No, you're going the wrong way. Why have you gone that way? 4. Okay. I hope I didn't just lose. Oh no, look, they've had a moment now. They're like, what's going on? Right. This lot should start going in there now. That seems dangerous, yeah. Yeah, I don't think we've unlocked traffic lights just yet, so we might be okay for now. Oak Ridge Bread is not getting any bread. Are we still covering enough of the area? We're still covering the whole town. It's a small street. Wow, look how expensive that road is. What? Oh, it's because I'm demolishing a building, that's why. Cool. Cool. How are we doing over here? Traffic chaos as well, of course. Is that actually going to affect the drop-off routes? I think it is. I have an idea. Hold your thoughts. Hold your thoughts. Don't worry, I've still got an idea. Right. Hold that thought, everybody. Da, 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 da. Now, to reduce the congestion on... What's going on here then? You're not dropping anything off, you're lying to me. Does it change platform? Why wouldn't it change platform? That would just make sense. I want... Maybe we'll just put that onto Terminal 2. And then that's now a lot quicker and out of the way, which means the stuff that is going out will just go straight down, hopefully. Create the Hemel Hempstead roundabout. Maybe. I'll have to Google to see what it is. Put it on another side of the road, maybe, Neb? Or as in switch it to this side. Oh, I don't know. It's a roundabout with 8 roundabouts in one. Oh. You on about the roundabout in Swindon? Which is like a million mini roundabouts in one. Look at all that bread that needs to go to Barley Ridge. Loads of it. Gonna have to add a few more of these in. We'll stop spending money soon and we'll look at trying to save up. We'll try to get rid of our loan. I feel like if we rounded it off here instead of here, they'd stop crossing over. There might be one in Hemel Hempstead as well, but there's definitely one in Swindon. We unlocked any new trucks yet? Ooh! We can double the speed and add an extra capacity. Well, well, well. How the tables have turned, my friends. That's not the right way. Just go that way. What on earth? Right, let's... Obviously we're making some profit, as you can see. But we're about to probably destroy that by upgrading all of our vehicles. So we're going to replace all of these vehicles with our brand new 40 km/h, 3.6 mil. It's worth it. We'll make the money back. Don't worry. Sorry, Laser. What did you say? I'm not ignoring you, I swear. Your message just got completely ignored. Oh, where's your mod? That's funny. I actually gave you mod before I saw your message that says mod because I saw your name grayed out. My apologies, Coda. Later. Oh, I need a drink. Look at all of these. Mercedes-Benz wagons. Hard at work. What an absolute treat we're having. Just going to relax for a minute and sip on my drink while we watch our beautiful new Mercedes-Benz trucks collect all of our items. Good, and let's go have a little look at our other one as well. With our magic roundabout that we've got going on here. This one works more efficiently, I think, than the other one that we've got. Seems to be... all of this is getting stacked up, but then this portion here is getting somewhat neglected, it seems. Is this game multiplayer? I don't think it is multiplayer, mate. No, I don't think it is. Why is the demand for Oak Ridge bread so low? Oh, it's because they're going round here as well, which does not help. All we want them to do is just do a spin in the road here. But we can't really do much about that because it's so expensive to destroy these buildings. Is there... I remember reading something about something. About Oh, good night, Coda. Have a good sleep, mate. Thanks for coming in. Well, you're not going to bed. Waypoints. Oh, waypoints there. If I put a waypoint here, then I managed this line. So Oak Ridge to Lake Street to the waypoint. Perfect, and that will decrease the travelling distance significantly. Perfect. Good. This is building up quite nicely. It's starting to actually look like a town. What is that? You don't look like you were built in 1914. What is this? Could be. I could be wrong, but you don't really fit the theme. Not gonna lie. We're still breading away here. Perfect. Let's just check our line profits. Who's making us the most money? Barley Ridge. Congratulations, Barley Ridge. You are the king. See you later, Laser. Have a good one, mate. Thanks for coming to the stream. I appreciate it. And we're looking at the frequencies here. They're coming every 10 seconds, which is good. So they're smashing out all of the goods. For some reason, somebody's carrying bread to and from here. So that's good. What's underperforming? The Oak Ridge bread is underperforming, but it is still making profits. No problem at all. What I might do is just pay back parts of the loan while we're here, just to reduce the amount that we're paying. We'll go down to 1.5 mil because we'll make the money back, and that'll reduce our payments as well. Let me have a look at this then. That is still covering pretty much all of Oak Ridge. Yeah, that is covering it all, isn't it? Yeah, it must be. Seems like it's working fine. I just don't know why there's not that much getting produced. What is this? Shady Pines bread. That's a long way. Maybe we need to add a few more vehicles for that one, because that's every 100 seconds. Just clone those out. Now start putting away all that bread and reduce the frequency as well. But, oh, we've got a wheat problem. We have a wheat problem. We're actually not producing enough wheat for once. How has that happened then? Are we going to have to start bringing a separate source of wheat to this station? Okay, no, it's coming back up now. Traffic jam, traffic jam. What are you doing? Why isn't he loading it up? What's going on? Oh no! Congestion has occurred! This is why nobody's moving. Oh. He's now deciding to move, is he? Oh my god, this is chaos. Absolute chaos. What is going on here? We might add another entrance to this side. And just connect that up to there. That'll do for now, just in case anybody fancies using that, they can. Not sure if anybody is going to use that, but we shall see. What's my favourite train? Well, I really like the bullet trains in Japan. I've actually been on one of them. That was pretty impressive. Just 1 second, guys. I've just got to take a phone call. My apologies. My better half gave me a call quickly, but I am back. She's currently at work, so she just thought she'd give me a quick call while she could. Right. Shady Pines bread. I appreciate that it's the distance. Do you think it will probably help if we potentially thought about straightening out this road? What do we think, chat? Do we think to reduce the frequency we should, maybe from this point, just straighten it out and kind of rejoin it here? Do you think that's worth doing or not worth it? Da, 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 da. How expensive is it going to be to straighten out the road is the question. Let's just have a look first. You don't think it'll make much of a difference? It's really expensive. Just for a bit of dirt on a road, very expensive. I don't know what the delay is with these guys picking up stuff now. I'm not sure why they're suddenly deciding to slow down. Yeah, I'm from the UK. Money-wise, where are we at on our loan? We could actually clear our loan completely. I think we should. And then we're just going to be in pure profit. Look at these profits. We are smashing it. Smashing it out of the park, son. I'm glad that basically one truck is using this road that we built. Does this road go anywhere? No, not really. I'm just thinking of a way to try and reduce the congestion here slightly. But there probably isn't really much we can do with that right now. We just need to build our bucks back up. And then go from there. We might have to change this bus stop, truck stop slightly. Just a little bit further into here, because I don't think we're getting all of it, are we? No, we're not at all. So let's adjust this drop-off point to here, just for safekeeping in the future. That's the bread line. Manage the line. We'll add the station to here, and we'll get rid of that. And then we'll add a waypoint here. And then that'll just spin them around in the road to reduce a bit of time as well. And that'll start producing that stuff. Where in the UK? Was this a car park? What in the ugliness is that? That is disgusting. We're in the UK, kind of the south-ish, south sort of area. This is running at max capacity, but I think we are certainly giving it a run for its money. So I think we're going to have to... Do you think it's worth us running more wheat into here? Or do you think we've got enough? Because this lot are causing chaos. What I might do is... Well... No, they're filling up really quickly, to be fair to them. So that's not really an issue. Yeah, the car park must be from a mod. I might have to check my mods and delete them. Have we got any new trucks? Ooh! 9 capacity, but slower. Is it worth it? These are more expensive. These are cheaper, but have more capacity. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure whether we want to upgrade those. Still kind of holding out to work on expanding something soon. Not sure what. I must have mods on, because that is... What the heck is this? I'm going to have to go through my mods after this and turn off certain mods, because that is not right. Helicopters in 1918 on top of a roof? That's not normal. A Poland map. That would be interesting. I'd have to do a lot of research on Poland and see what mods and assets there are for Poland. Because I'm not sure if there are many on the marketplace other than like the major landmarks. Okay, that makes sense. Right, so Bence, we will take your advice, and for the short routes, we will swap these over. And then the same with this one. We will swap those over. Look at these whips. I don't know why they freeze now and again. That's what I don't understand. Is it because of the way that I've set up the line? By only letting them go if they've got a full load. Should I just put load if available? And then they should. Ah, that's satisfying, isn't it? Look at this. I've seen a money machine. Wow, this is perfect. These guys are struggling with the bread routes. And let's check out these ones. We're not even producing enough wheat now. You don't think I need that many trucks on the Oak Ridge wheat route? This one. I think I would agree with you, to be honest. I mean, they are filling up very quick, which means we have a consistent flow, but yeah. But they basically come round immediately, so maybe we should reduce the vehicles. Wait, no, this is the... Yeah, wait, what? I'm confused now. This is the Dandine one. This is the Oak Ridge route. So we'll manage these vehicles and we'll sell 5. That leaves 8 on there, which will reduce our costs, true, and hopefully it will still maintain a flow, and it will also reduce the traffic mayhem that's here as well. So fingers crossed that'll work out quite nicely for us. You'll get 9 just to make sure they're filling up. I mean, close enough. They're not filling up all the way to the top, to be fair. I mean, now that I've told them to stop waiting, they're only taking 7. Shall I make them wait again so that they only leave when they've got 9? I might make them full load only. See if that makes... Yeah, no, that's much better because they're only staying for an extra half a second or so before leaving again, but they're going on a full route. And yes, we need to sell some trucks here as well, because this is just chaos. Here we go. Perfect. Look at all this bread here. Do you think it's worth us adding a few more trucks to these bread drop-offs? Because these lads are struggling. They are working their socks off. Manage line. Like that. And then And now these will only take wheat. This is stacked, mate. This is actually stacked. How many vehicles? We've got so many vehicles on this line as well. What about Dandine? We could probably do with a couple more on Dandine. No new trucks just yet. You think I should still sell 2 more here, do you? See how that goes with 2 less vehicles. Seems to be working. We've just got a slight pause between them, but it means that they can arrive and leave basically instantly, which is good enough, I think. Let's look at our money. Yeah, so we've reduced our maintenance by a lot, it seems. So hopefully we'll start making loads of profit. But obviously we've got all this bread laying about. Yeah, I can start building the train line soon, that is correct. We should start figuring out a plan to begin with. I'm open to suggestions. But are you thinking stick with the wheat and the bread, or should we expand to a different resource? That is the question. Because I'm just looking around. The only one that looks really, really simple, or simple enough, would be the wood. There's so many farms around here. There are a lot of farms. Or do you think setting up a train that just throws bread here and throws bread to here? That's the question. Is that a plane? No way. We've unlocked planes, 1922. What is this? Oh my goodness, right, 1 second. 1 second, we're gonna have to adjust our mods, because that is ridiculous. Right, let's just adjust our mods, because that was just horrendous. So, load game, select options. I think it's going to be Holy Mother of Mods. Where are you? I know what it's going to be. North American. It's here somewhere. Global. This one. I think it's that. That's causing the problem. You could go grain bread. Try picking up grain from a farm next to the bread factory. so the trains wouldn't leave empty. Hmm. I think I know what you mean. I'm not 100% sure. We'll wait for the game to load, which might take 5 hours or something. And we'll figure out a plan. Da, 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 da. And we're back. Cool. Yes, good riddance. Good riddance indeed. So all of those ugly looking car park buildings have gone. Have we got rid of all of our loan? I can't remember. Yeah, we did, which is good. And look at that, we're making dollar bills now. We are making dollar bills now. So, in regards to trains, there's 2 bread factories here. What if we took that grain, or some grain, all the way down to those bread factories so that it makes more money because it's distance, and then we take the bread back? Oh, it's confusing, isn't it? Might be a little bit too confusing. Been awake for too long. We're certainly making good money, which is a plus side at least. Oh, you can't carry bread in the same carts. Hmm. There's a construction materials plant near Melbourne. Where are you, Melbourne? Oh, yeah. These to these to these. And these. If we start throwing stones into this factory, we can start throwing bricks over here. We could truck that though. That's such a short distance. We could just truck stuff to here. We could truck the stone into the factory, link up the factory to the train line, and once we've got all of this brick produced, we can have a train line that potentially, well, these all want brick, including down here. Yeah, so bricks, bricks, bricks. Yeah, bricks, bricks, bricks. So what we could do is, we've also got that there if we're running low on stone. Have a station, so have trucks running this down to the brick factory, have a train station potentially here, which will have multiple tracks or just one track. One track that goes to here, and then we have the trucks unload to the cities, or is there a quarry close to Gateshead Quarry? It's probably the closest. So if we wanted to, we could either truck this to the station so that that goes up. It goes back with stone to here, and then comes back with brick to here, and then we can offload it. That could potentially work. So you're thinking these two quarries along rail line to the brick factory, and then we bring it back. So essentially, yeah, makes sense. So we can have a line here which runs from here all the way across to the factory, which will take stone and brick both ways, I think. But would it have to stop on the way back? No. I think we've got a plan, right? You're probably going to scream at your screens when we start to do this, because you're going to be like, "What is he doing? What is he doing?" You're probably right, but you only live once. So we need to think about the topography here, because this is quite the hill. So we obviously need to bring a railway line around this hill. I think the train station can probably go around here. We want cargo. I think we probably want 2 lines for now. So if we put a road out that comes across here, hopefully that should... You can't put them on the same cart? What if we have a mixed cart? And see if we can bring that across. Oh, wait, hear me out. Yes, sir. I'm hearing. Take stone here and take grain from the other side back. Where would I pick the grain up from? What, here? So build a station here and then connect it up to there. Well, to begin with, what we at least need to do is place down our train station. So stone is carried in hoppers, bricks are in flatbeds. That is true. Oh, it's confusing, isn't it? At least half the train full both ways. Okay, right, so let's start by building a cargo train station. Got a double track for now, which we can extend should we wish. Good. We'll just start off by running one track. And we'll go with because we want to kind of come round this hill instead of going over it. What's the incline going to be like if we... That is far too steep. Do you agree that that's too steep? I think that's probably too steep. We almost want to just straight line that. I don't think that's that steep. What if we... What if we do this? And connect that as close to the water's edge as we can. Come on, mate, don't be silly. That works perfectly fine. Just because there's a slight hole in the ground doesn't mean I can't build there. Okay, so let's see if we can... We're going to have to wrap that round here. I mean, it is slightly steep, but I don't think... I think it would be a good idea to bring the stone closer by trucks. We'll start just developing this line a bit anyway. Let's see if we can maintain our speed as we go round. Because that's the outermost line, so we still need space for another track. Do you think it's that steep, or do you think it'll be alright? Surely that'll be okay-ish. Because once we're on there, we're pretty much free running, aren't we? Because that can then just basically straighten up. Oh, that's just eating itself into the hill. This is going to be a nice looking train line as well, by the way. It's going to look very smart. Where are we aiming for? So we are pretty much straightened up, aren't we? So let's just run this. Oh, that's going to create a tunnel. Oh, disaster. Good. Good. Gonna have to slightly curve it round the town. So we'll put it at a slight angle, just like that. And then you probably want to bring it across this road and straight up. I think that's probably our best bet, isn't it? So let's straighten that and then curve it. Like so. Straight line that through the road. And then we'll basically keep on doing what we're doing. Keep that nice and straight. Slight curve here. Slight more curve. You know, well, let's hope the train doesn't need to stop then. Otherwise, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Straighten that up. And let's think about the placement of our train station. I might put the train station here and then just curve it right out. Do you think that'll work? Like this? Because that will still collect that. Oh, but it will destroy a lot of buildings. Maybe here? Or just put it here? Is there anything that way? No. Or even here? I think that'll be okay. Angle it towards the track. Well, if we angle it here, that's going to be very expensive, but even if we do it like that, like this, on the corner, like this, and then we want to connect up this left side. And that'll just slot in there like that, nice and simple. Good, so that runs across, which is perfectly fine. The next thing that we need to do is, do we have to run a drop-off point so that the stone drops off into here with trucks, or not? Or will it just automatically go in? What I might do while we're waiting to think about that is build a train depot so we can look. No, you don't need a drop-off point. Cool, thank you. I'm just going to. Oh, this might look better over here. Should we tempt fate and start it on the hill? Just for pure banter purposes? Should we force it to go up the hill to make sure it works? That'll be the real test, won't it? So let's just have a look to see what wagons we can get. These carry more, they got 12, and that carries stone and grain. But bricks will have to be flat, so we already knew that, that's fine, that's not a problem. Okay, no, that's not a problem at all. Yeah, train drivers are probably sweating during the job interview that they're about to do to to be part of this. Okay, so stone will go to here. The brick, we need to drop the grain off as well. So we need to draw a road into there. We need a drop-off point for grain, which can be as short as possible. Probably here. I think we're going to need a truck stop to unload the goods onto. So I don't know if that is. Hopefully that's going to unload straight onto the platform. Make this a nice short route. And C. Airburn. I'm going to call it wheat just for consistency. I mean, we'll make these guys start traveling over. 40 kilometers, 40 kilometers, 30. They can start driving over while we set up the rest of it, because they've got quite the journey ahead of them. But we need to set up a drop-off point for the brick in this city, which actually, to be honest with you, that will cover a decent chunk of it, I reckon. I mean, that covers like the bulk of the city already. So we can just use that. I think we might need to put a truck station here. And then drop that over there. Hopefully. See Shady Pines brick. And we'll start letting some of our friends drive all the way over here. We can use these ones actually. Good. Okay, right. Next thing we need to do is obviously that's going to produce stone. We need to build a train, don't we? So let's set the line up first. To there, perfect. See Shady Pines train. And now let's buy ourselves a train. So let's have a look at, first of all, we've only got, well, that's electric, isn't it? Should we use an electric train rather than a steam train? That's 115. That's 120. Should we just use the Flying Scotsman? That's got 135. Oh, you see that's got so much more power. What about the electrics? So this one's a bit of a beast, but we haven't got electric rail. But I think that could work. If we just electrify our rail, we're going to have to destroy the track to do that, aren't we? With Canterbury and limited speed. Can we do global upgrade? Train, electrify train tracks. Have we done it? Okay, that's electrified. Is the train station electrified is the question. God, that's a long journey. Yeah, all of it's electrified. Good. Right, let's buy a train. So, train. Our first train will go with this massive beast. 12 million! Oh my god, we're going to be broke. I don't know if we can afford this. Cargo. I'm just thinking size-wise as well. $12 and $12. Should we just do 2 of these and 2 of these to begin with? We'll just do 2 of each to begin with. And then we can always make it bigger. How much is that? Oh, we can't even afford that. We're a broke boy. Loan me up, son. Loan me up. We'll do it for 3. Just don't look back. We can do it. No problem. Obviously, we're running the grain back here. I was going with 6 carts because I'm broke. What are we doing with the grain that we're bringing back? That's the question. Are we going to drive it over here? At least that's got some pace. I'm going to obviously upgrade this train once we get more money, but just for now, while we're broke, we will do this. I mean, I don't know why I'm even bothering to do that. Not gonna lie. So we're just gonna drive the track speed limit's 120, and this train's maximum speed is 120. Is it not? It's going 80. Why is it going 80? Oh, you're joking, aren't you? You're kidding me. I didn't mean to do that. I might have messed that up slightly there. Absolutely nothing is being produced from here, which that was essentially a wasted journey. And we're in the negatives. Oh, it's the wagons. Is that? Do we have any 120? We don't even have any 120. Shall I sell this train? And just buy a steam train for now? Just buy this beast. We'll just... Oh, what? Why is that so expensive? That one's a bit rubbish. Something with a high attractive effort. If we can only go 80, we might as well just buy one of these. That'll give us some money back. Because if we can only go 80, we can only go 80. That's not producing any grain anywhere. It's because we need an end place for the grain, is why. So we need to put the grain into here. No, we need to put the grain into here. Truck stop doesn't work in train station. Okay. What are these? That does essentially the same thing as this one. And now hopefully, yeah, so that's starting to produce it. And then that moves to there, which is good. Have you got any stone on board? Okay, that's got stone, which is also good. How much stone have we got over here? Oh, we've got absolutely loads. We can upgrade that train. 100%. 100%. We want a couple more of these. And a couple more of these. So that it pulls more stone back, and then we'll add a couple more flats. The ratio is 2 stone, 1 brick. Good! We're making money, and then it's loading up on all of this grain and a few bricks and heading back. So that's working. It is working. Hopefully this will start making us some more money now. I might just pay off our loan like that. Perfect. And we'll just watch this go back and hopefully give us some dollar bills, yo. It is a really long journey though, isn't it? Really far. So it's stacked full of 60 out of 60. And it's got 1 brick on it. So every train should have 2 wagons for stone per every wagon for brick. So you're saying that I should add more stone wagons? That's probably about as long as I can make it for now. So if I just get rid of one of those and add 1 more of these, the ratio should be alright. So that ratio should be alright now, surely. It's quite a nice journey that it takes. Oh, he's going to struggle with the hill. Let's see how much money it makes us. Oh, look at that. Show me the money. And we're absolutely full to the brim of stone there as well. And we're going up that hill with absolute ease. Perfect. Yeah, this is a good money maker. That was good thinking, team. That was good thinking. Very impressed. I do like watching the train journeys. I'm so excited for Transport Fever 3, even though it's so long away. I didn't realise how steep this bit was. But obviously it's no stress for my brother, because it hooks right back up to the speed straight away. I'm interested to know how many bricks have been created. I wonder if we're going to fill up the train with bricks or not. We're about to find out. Oh, 2 hours and 11 I've been streaming already, crikey. I'm going to have to shoot off in a minute anyway, in the next 5 probably minutes. I might stream again tomorrow though. Maybe, we will see. But this train is moving now to just 2 track this and have a bagillion trains. Yeah, so I have left room so that we can double track this one, and then we can basically just run alternating trains potentially with loads of good stuff. Choo choo. And here we go, we're coming in hot. How much money are we going to make from this one? Show me the money. Oh, look at that! Well, hey! And we've got a full train of wheat, nearly got a full train of brick as well, so yeah, we're smashing that out. That's heavy though, I can kind of feel its pain struggling there. I can feel its pain. Once we have unlocked faster carts, I'll upgrade the locomotive again and make it electric, so that then we can go faster. But nevertheless, I think this train line was a great idea, so good job, streamers. That was good thinking. Because now that one flying across essentially the whole country is going to be making us absolute dollar bills. This is just still kind of doing its thing. Shady Pines, what are you even doing? Oh, that's the brick line. Obviously that's not going to be making any profit because we haven't actually deposited any bricks just yet. But the train is making us mega bucks. Absolutely mega bucks. And it's just about to arrive in now, which will hopefully... Look at all that stone, there's 195 of it. Absolutely loads. We might have to double track this. Because even with our full train, yeah, even with our full train, we're not going to be clearing all that up, are we? Not a chance. 202. And here he is. Back with nearly 7 million. Wow, look, we've filled up 84 and there's still over 100 there. That's crazy. At least the brick guys actually have some work to do now and they're not too bored. But I think for today's stream, I think I'm going to call it a night. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Omzi, Bence and Scorp, I appreciate you being here for basically the whole thing and giving me some awesome tips and tricks, so I appreciate that a lot. This was my first stream on this channel, so thank you very much for joining me. Those of you that are concurrent viewers but you're not chatting, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching. So yeah, thanks for your time. I hope to see you in the next one, and have a wonderful, wonderful night. Yes, this map is just going to be stream exclusive. That is correct. I'm only going to play this when I'm streaming. That is true. So yeah, this is our stream map. Obviously, we've got loads of stuff to set up, which is why I picked it, because there's so much to do. I'm not sure about the same time. I don't know what I'm doing just yet. I've got work early, not tomorrow, but the next day, so I won't be streaming as late as this, most likely. But we'll see. If you just put notifications on or something, you'll get notified when I go live. And yeah, hopefully see you tomorrow. Catch you later, everybody. Goodbye. Good night.